city going up, so you better buzz. Finna see what really wanna us. Yeah. Everybody tough, till they gotta go and see the. Better hush. Never growing up, all I wanted was to be a. Wanted me a. To get a little bread. Still outside, I don't hide from.
Plural.
Sorry.
They're Basset Hounds, and Benny and Bjorn, they're fighting again, as per usual. And then that agitates Frida, so now she went and she stole Agnetha's squeaky, because she's a chewer, she likes to chew, and now she's under the bed. But that's Ulf's spot. And so now Ulf's crammed in there with Jonas.
That sounds like a lot of dogs, but anything you got for me?
Oh, yes. Do you remember that little puff piece I was telling you about?
No, I don't.
It doesn't matter. So I lined something up with John Luck. Okay, he is perfect for this. He is nice. He's easy. He's helpful. He's just like my little baby Lynn. Yes, he is. And he's going to make you look great. He's going to do it today. Once I give him a call. Because obviously it is only if you think it's a good idea.
I feel like you gave him a call already. Yeah, did you or did you not?
I thought you think it was a good idea.
It is a good idea.
Obviously.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So, do you always compare us to your dogs, or is this something new, a new little hobby?
Jonas is Ricky. And then Jenny's Mila.
Okay.
I'm Benny. And you're Bjorn. But you got a little bit of Frida in you.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Frida would.
I would like to get some more information about this meetup, and I will meet up with John. How's that sound?
A true Bjorn. Yeah, you should. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, so good. So good and so sweet.
Hey, MP, how are you?
My man John, what's going on, man?
All right.
You chilling?
No, I'm chilling. I'm here doing all right.
All right.
Hey, listen, you'll tell Ashley that I was here on time, right? Well, early, right, actually?
Yeah, bro. Everything all right?
Yeah.
You scared me, man.
No, everything's fine. Everything's fine. She scares me a little, though.
Ashley. Bro, she's a sweetheart, man.
Yeah, no, I'm missing couples therapy because she said this was more important, so.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. You know we could just, reschedule. I can come back another time.
No. Come on,
Are you
MP.
sure?
No, it's fine, MP. There'll always be another therapy session, right?
All right.
Okay. Let's get started. So, you've had a little time now to get acclimated to your new team and your new city. How have you felt adapting to this new environment?
That's a great question. I don't adapt to the environment. I try to make it a point to make the environment adapt to me. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Don't take this the wrong way, but how's that working out for you so far?
No, I didn't take it the wrong way. Yeah, there's been a bump or two, but it's nothing I can't really handle.
And does that make you think you need to take more of a adaptive approach?
Maybe. You really never know if your choices are right or wrong until after you make them, right?
Sometimes you do.
Oh, come on, man. All right, that's fair. But you know what I mean, though. Me, MP, I'm more of a take action kind of guy. So I don't like sitting here, waiting on deliberating over an idea before doing it. I act fast and I review, once I have some time to see if it worked or not. Self-reflection is a major thing for me.
Okay, then. Last question.
Uh-oh.
Now that you're finding your footing on this team and with the fans, if you look ahead to the end of the season, where do you see yourself and this team?
Okay. How about this? I can either give you the same boring answer that everyone else gives you, or I could talk to you about where I see myself in this city a year from now.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think your readers might find that a little bit more interesting.
Well, okay, sure, I can pivot.
Yeah?
Where do you see yourself in this city? What's next for MP?
Well, this may not be my hometown, but this is my home now. You see what I did there?
I like that.
I'm just looking forward to having a positive impact on the lives of the people that live here.
How so?
Well, obviously delivering on that promise of delivering a championship. Sooner or later, that's everyone's goal. But I also plan on working off the court to improve and enhance the lives of everyone who lives in this city, basketball fan or not. You know what I'm saying? because community is pretty big to me. You know what I'm saying? And I want to use my profile as well as my resources to help really make this community flourish.
Well, thank you, MP. It's been great spending time with you.
Likewise, man.
Hey, now tell Ashley I said hello, and I'm sorry.
For what, bro? What's going on?
I don't even know anymore.
All right, check this out, John. Let's take this one day at a time.
Okay.
All right? You'll get there, man. And send the best to the missus, all right?
Okay, will do. Thanks, man.
Brother.
Okay.
We are celebrating the end of Season 9 of 2K TV with community members. We have got Demi, Aaliyah, and Watch Me Work. They're going to go with LD2K and Rodney in the Rec and hopefully get some W's on today's episode of Team 2K TV versus the world. What's going on? Welcome to the show again, you guys. Thanks so much for joining us. How are you feeling today?
It feels great. I mean, I'm excited to be on here. You know, it's always good to be able to come on 2K TV and to be able to, you know, show your game to the rest of the world. So I'm excited. I'm ready to go.
I'm very excited to be here. Grateful for the opportunity to be on 2K TV again and be playing with the best, the 2K community themselves.
Look, I'm just ready to do my thing and just, you know, concede and watch me work.
All right, well, let's watch everyone work. LD2K, Rodney, you're joining our people today. What's the strategy going into the Rec?
Rodney, I'll let you go first. My strategy is to not let them down. I feel good about this final Rec game, this finale. To all the hard work we've put in, Rodney, all the L's we've taken. We can't let them down, Rodney, so what do you have to say?
Yeah, I totally agree. I'm bringing my defensive anchor. I'm just going to grab boards, protect the paint, and watch all of them work.
I love how LD2K said, I'll let you go first, but I'm not going to let you go first.
Well, it's still early here. The season just underway, Brent. In your estimation, how long do you really have to find your footing as a team?
Yeah, I think for some teams, the sooner the better, BA. That makes a coach relax a little bit. But for the most part, you're talking about 30 games into the year when all of a sudden you start to feel like the identity has established, the roles are clear, and you're going to start really digging in on how deep you can get into the playbook.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Gibson in at the 5. Beal, no good. And here's Brown. Over Porzingis. A nice shot by Brown.
An all-NBA level player. Jaylen Brown has done a great job with his jumper.
Pass to Beal. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Kuzma with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Morris. The shot that time not on target. And Boston going the other way now. Their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And while they were regarded as the better team, they actually lost the season series last year. Of course, matchups play a big part in that.
Kuzma, rise, and fire.
The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far.
Monte Morris is a nice second point guard to have on the roster. A very good scorer who contributes in a lot of other ways. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Now here's Morris. Pass to Beal. Shoots over Brown. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And with Monte Morris, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, I tell you what, Washington did a good job picking up a stud like this. He shoots a high percentage, he takes care of the ball. He's someone that the coach is going to give a lot of responsibility to, and this team has needed a player like this for the past couple seasons.
Washington with the ball, following the bucket by the Celtics. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The rebound by Gibson. Tatum against Kuzma. Shoots over Tatum. And Kuzma the bucket on the assist from Morris.
Kuzma not getting bothered. So skilled at capitalizing, even when guarded tight.
Here's Brogdon. It's deflected. And they're able to recover. Tatum from long range. Rebound by the Wizards. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Well, their defense wasn't exactly solid in that game. So if they could make up for mistakes by causing some turnovers, it might have helped. They didn't even get those.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. MP comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Wright's checked in. Now here's Brown. A 17-point game for him in the win against Cleveland. Tatum, good.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch under guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team. Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Kuzma. He's coming off a 19-point game against Indiana.
And he was a monster on the glass. Really helped them control that part of the game.
On the wing, Kuzma, defended by Brown. It's Kuzma with the miss. On the wing, Tatum. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Count it. Good.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Kuzma with the ball. Now guarded by MP. Here's Beal. Nice D from Brown.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's MP. Plenty of space. Right with the board.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for the Wizards, Bradley Beal taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Beal.
Bradley Beal has been one of the most consistent scorers in the game year after year. He is an offensive machine.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Here's White. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
For your Celtics, Derek White at the line for 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. White hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points. when he's at the free throw line, pretty much automatic.
And so it's the Boston Celtics finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
All right, fans, give it up for...
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So on the floor for the Wizards, Kispert is out there with Avdia. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Monte Morris. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
Here's Nunn. The Celtics making their last shot. Morris for three. The rebound by Muscala. Boston shooting the ball at 46% for the floor. Inside. Here's Williams. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
No appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him and his game. I saw him find his form, and he looks like a keeper.
And there's the rejection. And here's Kispert from the arc. The shot won't fall. And Boston going the other way now. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Cleveland, where they'll face the Cavaliers. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And so it's Washington with it, following the bucket by the Celtics. Pass to Kispert. Oh, they need this! Rebounded by the Celtics. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Here's Kispert. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. They kick it out to Porzingis. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the three ball.
Timeout called. The Celtics. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. I think he can get back to that, Grant.
You know, BA, yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
A big group substitution here for Washington. Gibson's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kispert. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Nunn. And Wright subbed in for Morris. Now here's Tatum. His last outing he had 20. Here's MP. And Williams punches it home.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Tatum. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Al Horford.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
And he makes the first. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Both shots good from the strike. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, BA, a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Gotta keep Taj out of the post. How many of those have we seen?
The Celtics have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Outside, Brown. Uses the glass on the layup. Brown's got 6.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile 1 drive.
With the lead they have, you might think they'd start to settle, but they are still going at the rim strong.
Pass to Gibson. To the middle. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston.
DeLon Wright at the line for 1.
Here's MP. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Well, there always seems to be some debate about MP's place in the league, but I do think he passes the eye test.
Well, if you know what to look for, the answer is clear. MP may not always have an impressive stat line, but you can just tell he's a difference maker on the court. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Beal, right side. Lets it fly. Another shot. And so it's Boston in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
14.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Robert Williams out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Brogdon in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Brogdon, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Williams finds Brown, fires in the triple.
This speaks to Brown's desire to become a focal point of this offense. He's such a confident shooter now.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Beal. Gibson with it, working on Williams. 5 to shoot. They kick it out to Porzingis. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
That free throw, no good.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
Good on the second one.
So much trust about what Gallinari has experienced throughout his professional career, so he accepts the role he's been given.
Now here's Kuzma. Back to Morris. Porzingis against Gallinari. Porzingis misses. Well, Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Pass to Beal. Now here's Morris. Gallinari pulls it in. Brown with it. He's got 9. And Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Here's Morris. And here's Porzingis. Shot to end the cold streak. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Now, the Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now a timeout called by Washington. And you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than 1 season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, B.A., but now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year, so these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
Some changes for Boston. Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Smart comes in for Gallinari. And MP is subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. A big group substitution here for Washington. Avdia, he's checked in for Gibson. Kispert comes in for Kuzma. Nunn's checked in for Beal. And Wright subbed in for Morris. Here's Brown. Following the bucket by the Wizards. To the paint.
2 minutes.
The shot from 20 feet out. He can't hit that time.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. He's got 11. That one's good for 2. Brown's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, taking over this one in effortless fashion. When Brown is cooking like this, keep working the ball to him.
None with it. Here's Porzingis. Horford covering. Porzingis passes to Nunn. Now Porzingis. And the shot goes down. Porzingis has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
CTH, can't teach height. Porzingis is big and completes the play.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Kristaps Porzingis, third personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your Celtics, number 4. At the line for 2.
That free throw misses. Kuzma's checked in for Avdia. He does not get the second one.
The one thing I like about Corey Kispert is that he decided to do all 4 years in college, something you just don't see very often.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And so it's Boston with it, following the bucket by the Wizards. Now here's Kuzma, right outside. 32 seconds left in the third quarter here. Kuzma, the open look. He goes up again. Boston with a rebound. Brown's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Tatum. The 3. Kispert grabs a miss.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And here's Wright from the arc. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Boston in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been in total control in this game, and they hope it continues. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Washington, Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kyle Kuzma out there with Taj Gibson, and it's Wright in at the small forward position.
Brogdon going up with a purpose now here on the interior.
Pass to Wright. Brogdon against Morris. Kuzma outside. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist.
Assisted.
Morris has got 4 assists now tonight.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Now here's Brogdon. Down low. Here's Williams. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That's a good pass there. Brogdon sees the passing lane and then finds a way to get it to his teammate.
Right outside. Morris for 3. Knocks down the long J. Morris has got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
And Boston calls time here.
And please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth dance team.
Just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Smart. It's Brown on the wing. And here's Brogdon. Over Morris. Again, Boston.
Whether he's spotting up or creating, Brogdon can be a threat out there. There's a lot of confidence in that shot.
Now Wright. Back to Morris. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Pass to Wright. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Brogdon.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Kicks it out to Smart. Back to Brogdon. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Now here's Gallinari. Pass to Brogdon. The 3 is up. Pure from three-point range. Brogdon's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Now here's Beal. Right outside. Morris on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
MP is checked in for Smart. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Washington. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Here's MP. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. MP's got his first basket.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And the three-pointer goes.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
And so it's Boston with it. Brogdon finds Brown. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Back to Brogdon. MP outside. He shoots it. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Celtics.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Malcolm Brogdon.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Now here's Brogdon. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Beal against Brogdon.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
Yo, we got this. Don't worry.
Yo, set it up. Ball up, shut up. Yo, right here.
Put your head in the game. Again. Get your mind right.
Trifecta, baby.
Get your mind right.
You guys the ones who gonna be losing today.
Man, I can't even watch this.
I got you quiet real quick.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Keep the ball, huh? Show up.
Hey, yo, right here.
Hey, right here.
We'll get the next one.
I see him.
You could do better than that. Again. Come on, focus. I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Box up. Just box him out. Hey, right here.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
right, here we are together in the rec, and I'm going to put my rec sweats on just so I can see a little crystal clear and get this W.
LG looking spiffy right now.
Watch me work. You wearing slip-ons?
Yeah. Hey, you know, we call those the jailhouse works right there.
All right, let's go.
Man.
You should be off, so.
Good start, good start.
Do you need it?
Oh, ratchet. Let's go. Big
Oh, yeah.
buckets. Baby Shaq. Let's go.
Good take, good take. That's off.
Wow.
What? It's
There we go.
Oh, yeah. Can leave that open for you.
Nice pass.
Thank you.
Right now it's 10-10.
There it is. Good shot.
13-10. That's what I like to see.
Oh, they just got me.
Oh, that was a good
That
pass.
boy, yeah, that's the guy.
This season is still only just getting underway, but as a player, RJ, how valuable is it to get things started the right way?
It is so valuable because, as coaches say, plays that often start bad, end bad. And it's the same thing with seasons. If seasons start bad, there's a higher probability of them ending bad. So you want to get off to a good start. You want to show up ready to go.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Gallinari is out there with Williams, and it's Brogdon in at the point. Now here's Brown after the miss from Ricky Rubio. Pass to Brogdon. There's the triple, and it's Brown that time on the assist from Brogdon. Brown's got the first points up on the board here for the Celtics. And Rubio kicks to LeVert. He is looking for Mobley and finds him. Brogdon against Rubio. Here's Mobley. Allen trying to break free. Mobley misses. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a three-point game. Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognized it. He was third in most improved player voting, and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
The first one falls, and Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
LeVert against Brown. Here's Allen. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
His first.
Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
That one is off. And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
Good on the second free throw.
Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
We've seen a quick start here for the Celtics. It's Brogdon on the wing. Brown feeling it out a bit. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now, here's Okoro. Back to Rubio. 5 to shoot. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going. And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. This is their second meeting with this team. The first one didn't go as well as they'd like, so this time around, they're going to try to close the lane off, push drivers and slashers as far away from the basket as possible. We'll see how that goes, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Lopez, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Osman comes in for Isaac Okoro. And Raul Neto subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Now, here's LeVert. Shoots from 12. Mobley. Al Horford with the rebound. Here's Boston. They're on a 10-1 run. Brown the pass to Horford.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Feeds it to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
Cleveland making a change here. Stevens is checked in. And then for Boston, Grant Williams is checked in for Williams. And Smart subbed in for Jaylen Brown. The pass to Stevens. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Smart against LeVert. From the arc. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Now here's Smart. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Osman, the pass to Lopez. It's tipped. Horford with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Horford kicks to MP. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And this team, Greg, drafting MP, hoping he can grow into the leader here. It might take some time, but he should, I think, find his way.
And those intangibles were a big reason to draft MP. We'll keep an eye on him as he develops and steps into a leadership role for the team.
A 3 from MP. Tries again. And Horford with the lay-in.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to LeVert. Trying to get open is Lopez. But teardrop falls in. LeVert's got 5.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by MP.
So that pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. LeVert with a wide open look. And another three for Cleveland.
And continuing to impress and taking on more responsibility. LeVert understanding when he should look to score.
And Tatum launches it from deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Celtics out in front. They lead by 7. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Get up and get loud. Please welcome to the
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
They've got Ricky Rubio. Mobley is out there with the Okoro. And it's Osman in at the force foul. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let them play everywhere, to tell you the truth. Because I like it when games become a little bit more physical. Because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the strongest players. And then, up top, you got to be smart. Because the smart will take from the strong. Say it with your chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
Rubio, the pass to Osman. Neto surveying the floor. Here's Mobley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
He's off on the first. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Muscala, and it's White in for Marcus Smart.
One look at Evan Mobley, and you can see he is built for this position. The height, the length, he's got all the physical gifts that a power forward could ask for.
Now here's White. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Mobley.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
And the first one drops. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And both free throws good for White.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Now, here's Rubio. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. In the corner, Okoro with it. 4 on the shot clock. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game. That 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Covered by Rubio. Brown And good coming on the assist by Brogdon. 9 points for Jaylen Brown. We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Moment here now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Jarrett Allen. David, what's the status?
Kevin, I caught up with the Cavaliers' head athletic trainer. The injury has been diagnosed as torn ligaments in his hand. This is not how they wanted to begin the season, and it'll be interesting to see how much this hurts them. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
Al Horford's checked in for Boston. And taken away by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Here's Boston now. They're on an 11-1 run.
2 minutes remaining in the
pass to Brogdon.
2 minutes.
Back to Brown. The shot that time, not on target. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Now, here's Rubio. After Malcolm Brogdon's miss. Okoro kicks to Rubio. Shot clock at 6. Mobley against Williams. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now, here's Brogdon. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Pass to Neto. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Rubio. To halt the run, and Mobley lays it in.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
Here's Brown. Count the basket. Brown's got 8 points in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Rubio right side. And the pass to Mobley. Over Williams. Mobley misses.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Celtics out in front. Ending the second quarter on a 15-3 run. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Gallinari, and it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
He hits the second from the line. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Now here's LeVert. 8 points for him. Inside, and Rubio kicks to LeVert. From past the arc. The rebound by the Celtics.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
On the wing, Brown. LeVert defending. Brown, good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
This Cavaliers squad is struggling. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finishes at the rim.
Cavaliers making a change here. Stevens is checked in. The Celtics also changing it up. Grant Williams is checked in for Williams. Marcus Smart comes in for Jaylen Brown. And MP subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. And stolen by MP. Jumps up. And MP throws it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Now, here's Rubio. After the miss from MP. Stephens can't get it to go.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Here's Smart. Unable to get that one. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. LeVert in the corner. Smart against Rubio. Here's Lopez. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
And at 277 pounds, Lopez absorbs contact well. Difficult to deter him on the way up.
Now, here's MP. The shot will not fall.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Relax on the first.
Oh, good on that one. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Al Horford is checked in for Boston. And the second free throw, good.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Now, here's MP. Outside Tatum. Gallinari outside. Can't hit that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. The right GA they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. And the basket by Tatum. Tatum's got 8 points.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
Back to Rubio. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Evan Mobley comes in for Robin Lopez. And it's a Okoro in for Cedi Osman. And then for Boston, Robert Williams, he's checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Gallinari. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for MP. Smart kicks to Brogdon. High arcing shot, and it's good. 2 points. Brogdon's got his second basket of the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's LeVert. He's got 8. No good from 11 feet.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Celtics out in front, delivering the blowout. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got LeVert. Also, Ricky Rubio's out there. Okoro out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Osman in at the 4. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now, here's LeVert. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Smart. Here's Brown, drives to the hoop.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Rubio against Brogdon. Rubio misses.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Smart against LeVert. Smart dishes to Williams. And here's Tatum for three. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Now, here's Okoro. He's covered by Brown. Rubio outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's LeVert. No good off the back of the rim.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Back to Tatum. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Here's Osman. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Yep, that one goes in there. Osman's got his first points of the game.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Rubio against Brogdon. Now Tatum. Smart on the wing. LeVert defending.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Now here's LeVert. He dishes it to Mobley. Here's Rubio. Good D by Brogdon. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Passes to Tatum. Back to Brogdon. Down low.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Tatum no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
LeVert the pass to Rubio. Okoro wide open. He fires. Here's Mobley. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Brown outside. Back to Brogdon. Over Rubio. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Boston.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jaylen Brown.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And he makes the first. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better
in the years to come.
And too much time in the lane to get called for the 3-second violation. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics. The Cavaliers shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Neto, the pass to Wade. Back to Neto. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And so MV will bring it up for the Celtics. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And he gets it to go.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Neto can't get it to go.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
So it's the Cavaliers now. After the miss from MP. No good from Wade.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside, White. Windler with the rebound. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And Wade slams it in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's MP. That one wide left. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.